Hey everyone, welcome to some more gaming. You join us tonight on the PlayStation 4 Pro. I'm just playing Madden 21. Madden 21. I'm right into American football at the minute. Love playing Madden 22 over on the PC in the back there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Let's get into it. So skill levels Pro on this one, so we're just going to get into it. Come and join me on chat. So simulation gameplay should be pretty quick. Be good fun. Love the NFL. I'm not an expert by any means, but it'll be fun.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh.
This is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
So yeah, come and say hi in chat if you're around. Love playing this on the PS4. Got my pink light on. Look at the intro. Love it.
Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Whoa.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the inner harbor of Baltimore.
This will be good,
the
folks.
Two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set.
Okay, let's go. Return middle.
With Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Here we go.
Just about time to rock as Toe
So I'm
gets ready
playing
to be
the
loaded.
Ravens.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Here we go.
No one can run the football like Lamar Jackson from the quarterback position. The most dynamic guy with the ball in his hands since probably Michael Vick. Got more accurate throwing the football each and every year at Louisville.
I'm going to go for a pass.
But how about this one? A first-round pick in 2017,
the
number 32 pick in the first round. The last guy to do that at Louisville, Teddy Bridgewater, the same exact pick when he came out.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Oh, nearly got it, nearly got it.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways.
Okay, Dobbins is going to make a run for it.
Win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Okay, back on with a pass.
At a 3rd and 8 coming up.
4 verticals, that looks good.
Drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down.
Where are we going?
And you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised
Circle,
now.
I think.
A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Awesome pass.
He's got his man, Marquise
Great
Brown.
run, great run,
Pass
great run.
20, and all the way in
And we did it.
Touchdown. Marquise Brown,
Love it.
70 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game.
Awesome touchdown.
And I don't know if that was
Brilliant
scripted.
start.
Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense.
Go for a goal attempt. Here we go.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Oh, a little bit off.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Need to get better at that, I think. Here we go.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Down the middle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
That's a bit frustrating.
Here's Powell on the return.
Yes, get him down.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Atlanta takes the field. Their offensive leader, of course, Matt Ryan, the former Boston College Eagle.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball.
Okay, so we're on the defense here. I'm going to go for the blitz.
Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Oh, come on, push your way through.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oof, what a catch.
Caught inside the 20.
What a ridiculous
and
catch.
They're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Of 52 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly.
Alright, let's just change the settings a little bit. I just want to change the camera. Let's have a quick look. Let's check everything. Visual feedback. Just want to change the camera, folks. 1 second. There we go. Standard. There we go. All done.
Not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with
What a
designs
throw
on
that
getting
was.
more than
Absolutely
that.
fantastic throw. Wow, what a catch. Do love it on the PS4, this game. Right, what we're going to go for here. Suggestions. Cover 3 buzz press.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun,
he's through.
Ryan.
Oh, great intercept.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there.
Awesome.
There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him,
Cover
he's
3
got
match.
second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A very quick pass to Ridley.
This is going to be a tough game, I
He's
think.
brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll
He's in.
take it
He's in.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And
Fantastic
the Falcons
touchdown.
are an extra point away from moving out in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Jeez. That's a bit better. My face was a little bit bright. Return middle. Let's go for it.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
Right, let's push. Go.
Taken in at the 3.
Oh, trying to dodge them.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game.
It's going to be a close game, this, I think, folks. Right, let's look at the options.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. The drive will start with an option going left.
Oh, good dodge. Oh, good dodge, good dodge.
Just shy of the 40, they'll mark him down at the 39.
Awesome dodge.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
Just using the right stick there to sort of make some moves.
Sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes
Awesome.
right out the window.
Okay, let's go for... Hitch
From up near the
corners.
40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Triangle thing.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Catch. Oh, good catch. Awesome catch.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 26 big yards on that one.
Awesome catch.
First down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean,
Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Drive, it comes right back, and
So
he's
good.
flinging it around really well here.
Good
Really
throw.
nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And
Look at
I
the
think
grass.
we saw that this week,
The
didn't
grass.
we? Talking to
That's
him and the
amazing.
coaches, they
That's
felt
so
good
good.
about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and
I'm keen to pass,
he might be
so
locked in for this
PA pin deep.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st
What we're looking
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Circle. Back. Watch him.
Fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Awesome.
Caught by Snead over the middle.
Absolutely awesome.
Down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
It's a great throw.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this
Brilliant
defense.
play.
In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Right, we need a run here, I think. Read option.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough
I thought
to
he
hold
caught
on to
that then.
one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Nothing
Let me
on
try and
first
bust a way
down, so
through
the ball
here.
Remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and
Dobbins
goal.
is going to make a run for it. Hup.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
He's through.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Awesome touchdown.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
Much better.
And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That's all right. I'll play.
Here's Powell on the return.
Push him back.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He gives to Gurley.
Oh, sneaky.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ryan.
Oh, he's going to fire it off to the...
Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Running back.
Nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans.
Making progress.
Made a nice play.
9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
That was a good pass.
On 1st and 10,
oh,
it's Ryan.
No.
He will find Ridley. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Ryan.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but
just try and keep pressure on here, I think, folks.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan.
Oh.
It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
This one caught by
Oh,
Ridley.
they're gaining yardage.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings for some reason it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he's off and running. You're exactly.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons.
This is going to be a close game, folks.
Calvin Ridley, 38 yards.
Oh my God.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions,
got a flag here.
and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials
First
always
quarter
tell you,
end.
I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Not a problem. Right, what we're doing, let's get some plays in here. Let's have a look. Flood.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10
Ooh,
at their
gonna go
25-yard
for
line.
X.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Caught right side and Snead.
Awesome.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in
That was a
on
good
any
throw.
one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Let's have a look at these passes.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson.
Catch. Oh,
And this will be
incomplete.
incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Back.
Throwing again. Jackson.
Oh, big throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. But now it's 3rd down.
Jamonte Casey on the coverage.
Again, Jackson.
Oh, taking a chance.
He completes it to Bryant. And he will
Great
have
catch,
Ravens
great
first
catch.
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards.
That's a brilliant
Nice
catch.
play.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down.
check
for
this
the
replay
defense,
out.
It's
Oh,
one
one-handed
thing to give up a
catch.
reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st.
Awesome. Okay. Slip screen.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
45, Mike, 45.
Jackson will throw again.
Big throw, big throw.
And his throw is incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Back to Brown, this time
That was a good catch.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
Really good
19 yards
catch.
to pick up there. Move the chains. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Okay, we're going to go for one more pass, I think. We're going to try and get it to Brown.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
They're going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Awesome.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Another fantastic
and the end
play.
result there, nice 1st down.
Okay, let's try and run through this defense. Let's see what we can do.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what
Dobbins
hit him, but
gonna
now
make
they
a run
got to
for
get
it.
ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Oh,
2nd and goal, here's the option. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage.
Not good.
Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
he's in. Oh, it's an intercept.
Intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Oh, man.
And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
Can't believe it. Lost that
one.
one.
On the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Get through.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
No.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 92 yards.
Oh,
and the
man.
Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
This is
So
not good.
simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives
What a
offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Coup for the extra point.
For the point after.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays.
All right, we need to knuckle down here, boys.
In the touchdown on play number 2.
Damn.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my
Picked
God.
off by Darquez Denard.
Let's go for glory.
Take over at the 26-yard line.
Shit.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Matt Ryan and the Falcons getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants
Tough
that
game.
type of celebration.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill.
Oh,
Julio
no.
Jones all alone. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We are getting
now 3 first-half
absolutely
touchdown
hammered.
passes. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Love it.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Right, we've got to get touchdowns here.
Off Richter to kick off.
Oh, man.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Right, let's get a pass in here.
Really comes into
Let's
play.
have a look.
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they're going to have this
good.
across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they
That was
had
a
to
good
be
pass,
thinking
good
about
pass.
trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
Now, that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Go, 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 go.
Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. He's got it.
He's got it, he's got it, he's got it.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Awesome.
Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our
Brilliant
statistician
pass,
Marvin,
brilliant.
isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh,
for the 3rd
shit.
play, Jackson going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. He's at the 50, the 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up, They've been playing so well.
Oh my
they didn't
God.
get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the
Oh,
point
man.
where you're wondering if it is over already. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make
Catch.
some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll get this up past the 25.
Need to make some progress here.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He finds an opening past the 40.
That was good. That was good.
Right side. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
When you're struggling
Keep pressure
on offense,
on.
you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
He uncorks it for Snead. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the
Absolutely
touchdown.
awesome.
The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
That's what we needed.
Get that done.
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that.
Still in it.
But it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
Still in it,
Brandon,
folks.
thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP, Matt Ryan. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Here's Powell on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own
Right, we need to push,
29-yard
folks.
line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Just definitely keeping that pressure
4
on.
yards the gain, and it'll bring
It's a
up a
blitz.
third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Oh, could get him.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On first down, Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Got to keep the pressure on.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. A slant to Jones. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. On first down, it's Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Ball carrier.
We are keeping the pressure on.
Up there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
A 39-yard attempt.
Oh, he's got it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Ravens 20.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And out a little across the 25
get some big plays
to the
here.
27.
27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a nice throw here,
Good
right
pass.
side. He hauls it in. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Jackson now. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jackson sacked.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there.
That was not
just
good.
Gonna add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad
Sack
number
quarterback.
3 right now. 3-score
Bang.
game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out. Not what they wanted, and you can tell on the sideline those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Looking downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Awesome catch.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That was good. That was good.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
All right, let's look at run options.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Dobbins. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Down at the 19-yard
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time.
I thought he was going to go through.
Running it.
Awesome.
Defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore and absolutely
Good old Dobbins.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson going to run, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They go option right on second and goal. And shedding his way
Oh my
forward.
God.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore.
Oh my
It's the
Gideon.
Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth.
This is it, folks.
Likely a must-have. Third and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins.
Can't get through the defense.
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
And now down 3 scores, I don't think there's any decision at all. You've got to go for it because you don't know how many more times you're going to get an opportunity. Field goals, they're not going to cut it in this situation.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand.
Oh, man.
So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
First and 10. And
Cannot break this defense down.
Running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Brilliant game. Brilliant game.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley.
Got him down.
He's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield.
Goodness
That'll be
me.
a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle.
Excellent.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Good play.
23 yards on the play.
Come on, let's get a
last
touchdown.
play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood.
Absolutely
Marquise
fantastic.
Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
It's good.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Not sure we're going to be able to catch up.
Ready for its next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Ryan.
Oh, man.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
These Falcons are a bit too good.
Gage, 65 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Awesome game. Awesome
That's a
game.
pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. But not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
27.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Eluding the pressure right. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose for the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a
tough game.
And this one's playing out in this one. That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And it is incomplete.
God.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the 2nd half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit,
back
if
on
they
the
give up another
defense
score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Gurley's got the 1st down and then some. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
I think they're going to get another touchdown, I think.
Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Interesting.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set him back 5.
Taking the time.
Still 2nd down.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Another carry now for Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
I think that's it, game
Falcons
over.
use the short field to their advantage
God.
as they cash in for 6.
Awesome game. Love it, love it,
There's
love
just
it.
about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
That'll play.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Let's just be frank.
We need some
They're
big
playing
passes.
for pride at this point.
They are.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise,
Injury
there could be
timeout.
repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Struggling a bit here.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Jackson.
He's in.
Able
He's
to
in.
muscle him here as he pulls it in.
That was a good catch.
First down there on a pickup of 25. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
That's all right.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach
That's a
is
game
thinking
over, I
at that
think.
point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light is still on for him.
Atlanta Falcons 52, Baltimore Ravens 27. I think we got slightly beat there, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a very enjoyable game, even though we did get beat, but it was pretty much full on. But yeah, join me in the next one.